Hi there, I'm Teresa and welcome to Dazzling in the Kitchen. Today I'd like to dazzle you with my crispy, beautiful fried chicken. Okay, so let's get started, babe. All right, first what we have is about 3 pounds of chicken. I got assorted pieces and I have them brining in some cold water. I have a half a cup of sugar and a quarter of a cup of kosher salt and also some crushed red pepper flakes. So I have had them sitting in this brine for about 4 hours. And now we're gonna get it rinsed off and get things seasoned up so that we can get ready to make our fried chicken. Okay, now that we have our brine rinsed off, come a little closer, honey. I want you to see this. Our chicken has been nice and brine. What that means is it's gonna be succulent and juicy. So you don't wanna skip that step. Now we're gonna add our spices. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of salt. Kosher salt is best. And we're gonna season every layer. So don't worry about it getting, doing too little too soon. We're gonna get some black pepper. Now, just so y'all know, I'm not much of a measurer, but I really believe in seasoning to taste. I've got some onion powder, because I'm about that life. And I'm very liberal with my onion and garlic powder. Also got some paprika, some beautiful color there. And the love of my life, some garlic powder. Don't tell my husband I said that. All right, we're gonna give our chicken a good mix. Get things all happy and good in here. How y'all doing? Y'all like fried chicken? 'Cause I love me some fried chicken. Y'all just don't know how excited I am to eat this. All right. That's how you want your chicken to look, seasoned. Nobody has time for flavorless, flour-tasting fried chicken. You want everything to be seasoned down to its core, darling. All right. She got her rubbed down. She looking good, baby, if I must say so myself. All right, what we want to do is go ahead and marinate this for no less than 3 hours. No less. Will be nice. If you can get a good 8 hours in, that's ideal. You can go overnight, honey, you're doing real good. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this in the refrigerator, get it marinated, and then we got some more steps. So stay watching. Okay, honey, our chicken has been marinated for 4 hours. I did good this time. Okay, now what we want to do, now that everybody's just feeling good about themselves because they know they're flavorful to the bone, we're going to go ahead and do our next phase. Yes, we have phases. So we're going to start with a couple of eggs. This is going to be our wet dredge before we go into our flour. So I'm just going to do 2 eggs. All right. Now don't let me scare you, but we need some hot sauce in the situation. It doesn't make it super spicy, but it just creates some love. It's like a hug. We need that hot sauce. You know what? She ain't shaking like I want her to, so we're gonna take the lid off so we can get that pour. Yes, baby. We're gonna do about a half a cup of hot sauce with those eggs. Shh, I got a secret. Seltzer water. This is gonna get our chicken nice and crispy. Well, it's not a party if we don't have any bubbly, honey. Let's just put about a quarter cup of that. Look at that sizzle. All right, I'm gonna give that a quick whisk. Getting a little too excited here. You see that nice orangey color, that's what we want. Looks like buffalo sauce, but it's not. Don't you dare dip your chicken in that. All right, so now that we got that, that's gonna go right into our chicken. Oh, how about that? So let me get things moved around a little bit in there, because you want that. You know what? I need my hands, but I have protection here. I'm going in. Get things massaged really good. Now y'all can't tell me this doesn't already look promising. I'm not going to steer you wrong, so you might want to subscribe, because I got a whole lot of going on. All right, now that everything's all massaged in beautifully, we're just going to let that marinate for no less than 30 minutes, okay? I know this is a lot of steps, but bear with me. This is going to be the best chicken you ever sunk your teeth in. Popeyes who? KFC what? No, it's all about this, honey. We're going to dazzle them today. All right, now our chicken has been just sunbathing in this wet dredge for about 45 minutes. So now we are ready for our flour, and then we're gonna just, let it hang out in the flour just for a moment, not too long, just enough for it to stick, and then we're ready to fry. However, we do want to season every element. We don't want any layer of this chicken to miss a beat. So we will season our flour today, honey. First, we're gonna go in. Now I have 3 cups of self-rising flour. I like self-rising flour because it has a little zhuzh in it that makes that reaction go with that hot sauce, the vinegar inside the hot sauce and stuff, and then we just get a crispy, I'm just gonna need a moment later. But anyway, so let's get our cornstarch in. We're gonna go for about, let's see, maybe a 1/4 cup. Maybe a little more. All right, that's good. Please don't mind my mess, y'all. I'm cooking here. I ain't got time to be cute, even though I am, sort of. All right, so we're gonna also go in with a little salt. Not too much, because our chicken is very well seasoned, and it's sitting in that hot sauce that also has some salt. We're gonna use all the same seasoning as before. Some onion powder. Yes, honey. Definitely that paprika. She's like red bottom shoes. Garlic powder. And last but certainly not least, some black pepper. Now I do tend to like a spicier fried chicken. My family in general, we like spicy chicken. So typically we would add some cayenne or maybe a little Creole or Cajun seasoning, but because of this is, our first go at this video for you all, I'm just gonna make it basic. Now, again, don't be afraid about the hot sauce. So let's stir this up, get it very well incorporated. It's looking good, y'all. All right, I think she's ready to get dressed, honey. So we're gonna get our chicken. Now I have some different pieces in here. I have breast, wings, legs, thighs, because we like it all. We don't discriminate on our chicken here. You want to get it very well coated. Cover her up, honey. Keep her nice and warm. Who makes the best fried chicken in your house? Mom, Dad, Auntie, Grandma? I have to say, I have a cousin. She makes awesome fried chicken. She does hers a little different, but I'm telling you, it's always exciting when I get to have her fried chicken. She knows who she is. All right, so everybody looks good. Everybody's dressed. We're gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes just so that flour can stick to that chicken, because we don't want all of our flour coming off into our oil. Meanwhile, while that is sitting, we're gonna get our oil heated up. So anyway, we're gonna fry our chicken with the electric fryer today. I do have a thermometer here because we wanna make sure our oil is nice and hot. It has to be at least 350 degrees. 355 is okay, but don't go crazy. Now I'm using peanut oil today because it has the highest cooking point. It's the same thing that people use when they're frying turkeys and you know, things like that. So it allows for heat for a much longer period of time, and it'll keep our chicken from burning. So once that is up to temperature, we will go ahead and get cooking. Okay, so our chicken has been sitting in its dredge for about 15 minutes, and we are up to temperature. So now that we're at 350 degrees, we are ready to start getting things moving. So let's get crisping. So I'm gonna get one of these larger pieces. Now when you're frying chicken, you need to know that white meat cooks faster than dark meat, so they only need about 15 minutes, whereas the dark meat needs about 18 minutes. So make sure you keep an eye on that. So, y'all hear that sizzle? That makes me happy. You don't want to add everything too soon, and you definitely don't want to crowd your pan, because that'll create steam, and steam is not what we want. What we want is crispness. Okay, let's get that thigh in. Ooh, we looking good, honey. I like the wings myself. I'm a wing girl. Do y'all like the flats or the rounds on the wing? Can we hang? When I first met my husband, he was a round person, and I was like, oh good, we can roll. We're a perfect match because I like the flats. But I think he tricked me, because somewhere around year 3 of our marriage, he started eating the flats, and like we was fighting over them. You know, I guess we're still a good match though. I guess I can share. All right, ladies and gents, without further ado, it's time to get our birds out the fryer. They've been going for a good little while. We're gonna go ahead and start with our babies. And I want y'all to see that crispy love on there. You see that? Look at that. I'm gonna cool them right on a wire rack. This is what you want right here. Oh, look at that! Honey! This is why I got a ring on it. Isn't that right, baby? So here you guys have it. I'm gonna put some more chicken in, but I just want y'all to see what we got going on here. Get that. Oh, look at that. And I have to do the Chef John fork test. You know, he does the crisp test. We gotta make sure it's crispy, because we know the fork don't lie. Oh, can't wait. So let that cool. Don't sink your teeth in just yet. Give it just about 5 minutes or so, because that's probably all you can handle. So give it about 5 minutes. Get your hot sauce, baby. Your mac and cheese, your collard greens, whatever your zhuzh, if you just want a piece of bread. That is the chicken you need to be eating. So here we are, family. Without further ado, here is my fabulous, crispy, southern fried chicken. Good enough to eat. Now, I bet y'all want to see me eat a piece, right? Of course. All right, let's see. I think this one right over here is calling my name. Look at that drumstick. Oh, baby, where you been all my life? Mm. 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 Oh my goodness. That is the best fried chicken. You don't need no other recipes. This is it right here. If this isn't enough to make you subscribe, I don't know what. Actually, I got a few other things up my sleeve. Stay with me, honey. I'm Teresa, and this is Dazzling in the Kitchen, and I hope I dazzled you today with my beautiful fried chicken. Y'all have a blessed one. I'm emotional.